I am a qualified machinist. I have been machinist ever since I was a teenager. In fact, before then, because my mother taught me. I've had so many injuries over the years and making so many curtains over the years. My shoulder is killing me. Everything is killing me because, as you know, curtains are heavy. These are good qualified curtains. So I say 5 or 6 years ago, I decided to change from making curtains to do massage. And I can say I thoroughly enjoyed it. So my techniques is hot stone massage. Not techniques. What I do is hot stone massage, full body massage, Indian head massage, and reflexology. These are what I am qualified in. To add to that, I went and did body waxing, which has been very, very interesting. So I'm now qualified in that, and I offer it to the public. But let me tell you a little bit about myself. With all these aches and pains that I have throughout my body, I've become a bit of a health freak. I've changed my diet because I had high blood pressure, I had high cholesterol, but luckily there was nothing wrong with my kidneys and my liver. But those were bothering me for, I think it's 8 years. And after having the test with a QBI machine which scans your body, I had this test done probably around 5 years ago, and it woke me up, and I followed it to the letter, and I changed my diet. And then changing my diet, 1 year after that, I became a vegetarian. And then I think after that, I became a vegan. But I do get caught out. Even though I don't eat what I'm supposed to eat, the cakes always sneak in. So in the cake there's egg, and there is semi-skim milk, or maybe milk, and there's a lot of sugar. So that's where I get caught out. So, but guess what? I'm still here, so I'm doing well. Everybody noticed the difference in my face, and I've noticed the difference in my hair. When I look at my sisters, one is 1 year, 1 month older than me, and the other one is, I think, 3 years younger than me, 3 or 4 years younger than me. Now, to look at me, I am 61 years old, and I will be 62 this year. And when I look at my sister and look at myself, they have more grey hairs than me. Now, tell me if that's not me being healthy. It has slowed down the growth of grey hair. And I've always been an athletic person. I've always done something in spite. Ever since I was young, I had a judo incident which took my knee out 90 degrees the opposite way. So it took my whole joint out. They waited until I got older before they did an operation, and ever since then, I'm going to show you some pictures of all the operations that I've had. Now, I'm not going to be embarrassed about this because I've had carpal tunnel syndrome, so I've had it cut here, but you can't see it. It's healed up very well. I've had, I forgot how many operations I've had on my knee. I would say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 operations on the one knee over the years. I've had a hysterectomy, so that's gone, and I did that because I've got 8 children, and they said I had, I think it was fibroid or thyroid, whichever one it was for that area. And I thought, this is my opportunity to do something about not having any more children. So I whipped that out, and what was your uncle? But since doing that, I had to have another operation 2.5 years later, because the hysterectomy caused adhesions which attacked my bowels. Now that was hell. But in the meantime, before I had that adhesion come upon me, I was going backwards and forward hospital, Mayday Hospital, St Thomas's Hospital, Guy's Hospital, and there was another one, because I had cancer. I had cancer of the gum, would you believe it? So I had all the treatment for that, chemotherapy, radiation, 17 radiation. But when I had my radiation treatments every day, there were 17 of them. But in the middle of all that, that's when I had the adhesion. So they had to stop and take me hospital to hospital to hospital to hospital after having the operation to sort this out, stop the cancer treatment, carry on with that one because it was life-threatening and everything. So that's what I've been suffering with at that point. So that was, I forgot how many years ago. And then I started to get healthy, because at one point, after I had my operation for the adhesions and so on, they recommended that I had another operation for God knows what, and I said to the doctor, I've had enough, right? And he said he's going to miss me because they got no one to practice on. I thought, what a flipping cheek. That woke me up too. I don't know what I was going through, why I was so eager to have my body cut up left, right and centre. Yes, so I've had a cyst removed from my back as well. Oh dear. So I've been under the hospital treatments for God knows what or the other. I still am now, because I've also got rheumatoid arthritis. So now I'm on methotrexate and amitriptyline and folic acid and God knows what else they give me. So after having the high blood pressure and so on, and being on this diet because of the QBI machine, I followed it to the T, and I whipped myself. It took me a year when I whipped myself off my high blood pressure tablets, and the doctor said, okay, we'll do this very slowly, which we did. It took me a year to slowly come off of that tablet, which I did eventually, and to this day, let's see, 3 years later, I have never been back on my blood pressure tablets, and that is because I followed the QBI machine. And on that QBI machine, when you have it done, it's a minute to do it, but it takes more or less time to explain everything that's what your body is going through, and you get pages of it, which is what I give my customers. I give them pages of it, because after seeing the machine work on me, I bought one for myself so I can do my own treatments, and I completely believe in it. People are afraid of it, they're afraid of the unknown, but it's not frightening at all when you just listen to it and sort your life out. So that's what I did. I sort my life out. I did my exercise because I'm okay with exercise, even though I am a cripple. I walk with a limp. I try to style it out at times, but I definitely, people see me walking with a limp. My joints killed me left, right and centre. It kills me. But guess what? I'm not going to lay down and die. But what I have to do is change my way of living, change my lifestyle, which is what I've done. I have changed my children's lifestyle as well. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I almost cut my fingers off, these ones as well. So they've got no feeling at the top. This hand here, every now and then, this finger gets stuck. The pain comes down the hand. Oh, as well as I had, what did I have? Was it sciatica? Oh my Lord, did that take me, sciatica. This is where, behind me, you see that bed there? That is a no-guard bed. N-U-G-A, best bed. So one day, me and my husband, with the pain that I was in, limping with my legs and my back, I'm tilted to one side, my body is, which I've had so many treatments. Somebody recommended that I go to that company, and I did. We spent, I think it was 20 days or 22 days, every day. We went there and we went on that bed, and it made a difference. So guess what? I bought the bed. And that is what I'm offering to people as well. I believe in what I'm doing. I believe I can get healthy, yeah, because I'm healthy now. I am as healthy as a 25-year-old or so on. The only problem with me is my bone is aching me. So how can you be healthy if your bones is aching you left, right and centre? And you know what? My mind is healthy. The reading that the machine is telling me I am healthy. In actual fact, I score 93, and somebody younger than me can score, they don't even pass the test. So I believe I am healthy. My kidneys are fine, my livers are fine, my spleen is fine, my pituitary gland is fine, everything is fine. The only thing is, why am I in so much pain? Because I've got rheumatoid arthritis, and that has built up for the years. And they say it's not curable. They say you can slow it down. So I damaged myself throughout the years when I was younger, and this is the result of it now, all catching up with me. Now, I told you I've got 8 children, and what I did with my 8 children is I took them out of sports. Ah, Mrs. Jordan, but they've got the physique for it. Yeah, most black people do have the physique for sport. But guess what? I steered my children in the direction of educate yourself on paper. Don't fall into the trap of doing sport to represent your school. That's what I did. I was in every sports you can think of. I was in the gala for swimming because I can swim like a fish. I was in the relay. I wasn't the best at 100 meters, but I was relay. I was always either the 3rd place or the 2nd place as the relay runner. I was in high jump. I held the record for Crystal Palace at one point for high jump. I was in long jump. I was in cross country because I'm a long distance runner. I was in 800 meters because I win those as well. I've got certificates and medals like mad. But what does it do for me now? Now what I do, as on my wall, I collect certificates in education. I hope this video is encouraging to some people. So please come along and have a body massage from me. One thing I want to offer, because I need to do waxing. I've got my certificate for waxing, but what I do need now is a certificate for what they call Hollywood. And nobody wants to be my model for Hollywood waxing. Is there someone out there who would like, who needs an up-to-date in Hollywood waxing, would come along with me or meet me there for my class, which is on a Monday from 10:30 till I think it's 4:30, to be my model for that day.